Just try to ask yourself why every individual country in the African continent is called Africa. Whether it's about Sudan, Algeria, or Nigeria, people in the Western world and other countries in general will call them collectively Africa. Even if this does not seem to be a problem, it negates the individual culture, history, and language of each African country. Just as China, India, Indonesia, and Japan are not Asia, but rather individual Asian countries, the same is the case with African countries. They have their individual identities and histories which no one should ignore. That's why we have decided to educate you about every country in Africa and the things you should know about them. Welcome to a new episode of Black Culture Diary, a channel where we talk about less known and hidden Black history, culture, arts, and lost civilization. We scrutinize history here to bring the Black culture back on the surface again. In this episode, we will tell you about 10 out of 54 African countries. Let's get started. Number 1. Algeria. Algeria, located in North Africa, possesses a captivating and diverse cultural legacy. As the largest country in Africa, stretching from the Mediterranean coast to the Sahara Desert, Algeria holds a significant status on the continent. Its art encompasses traditional crafts such as pottery, weaving, carpet making, and metalwork, which reflect the country's cultural identity. Islamic calligraphy embellishes mosques and architecture, adding to the richness of Algerian artistry. Its culture is shaped by a unique fusion of Arab, Berber, and French influences. The Berber people have made significant contributions to language, traditions, and festivals, enriching the cultural tapestry of Algeria. Traditional music genres like Rai and Chabi showcase soulful rhythms and expressive lyrics, while festivals feature vibrant dances like Ahalil and Kabul. Algeria's history is diverse and intriguing, with remarkably preserved Roman ruins like Jamila, Timgad, and Tipasa, offering glimpses into the country's Roman legacy. Over 130 years of French colonial rule have left lasting imprints on Algerian culture, language, and architecture. Talking about women's status, Algeria's 70% of lawyers and 60% of judges are women. Algeria's individual status in Africa extends beyond its size and location. It played a pivotal role in inspiring other nations during the African independence movements and gained independence from France in 1962. Number 2. Sudan, a large country in northeastern Africa and the third largest country in Africa, borders Egypt, Ethiopia, Eritrea, and South Sudan. Sudanese art, encompassing pottery, basketry, weaving, and wood carving, showcases intricate patterns and vibrant colors, holding cultural significance. Calligraphy is highly revered and used to adorn mosques and manuscripts. Sudanese culture reflects the diversity, with various ethnic groups contributing to a hospitable and community-oriented society. Music genres like folk, azande, and nuba captivate with melodious rhythms and meaningful lyrics. Traditional dances such as dabke and zar highlight Sudan's lively cultural spirit. Historically, Sudan's Nile River region was home to ancient civilizations and powerful kingdoms, including Nubia, Kush, and Meroe. Archaeological sites like the pyramids of Meroe and the temples of Jebel Barkal bear testament to Sudan's historical importance. The population of Sudan is ethnically diverse, encompassing Arab, Nubian, Beja, Fur, and other groups. Physical appearances vary, ranging from Arab and Nubian features to those reflecting sub-Saharan African characteristics. Sudanese people are admired for their resilience, cultural pride, and strong connection to their heritage. Number 3. Ethiopia, located in the Horn of Africa, stands out in African history as the only nation that was never fully colonized by Europeans. The country is celebrated for its cultural heritage, breathtaking landscapes, and diverse wildlife. Ethiopian art is renowned for its vibrant expressions, encompassing religious paintings, wooden sculptures, and intricate textiles. Ethiopian culture is deeply rooted in ancient traditions and influenced by various civilizations. With over 80 ethnic groups, each with its own customs and languages, Ethiopia is a mosaic of cultural richness. Hospitality and community spirit are valued, and music and traditional dances play a central role in cultural celebrations. Ethiopia has a complex history, dating back thousands of years, and is known for ancient civilizations such as the Aksumite Empire and its rock-hewn churches, including the famous Lalibela churches. As the second most populous country in Africa, Ethiopia actively participates in African affairs and serves as the headquarters for the African Union. Number 4. Liberia. Liberia, located on the western coast of Africa and bordered by Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Ivory Coast, holds a significant place in African history as the first African nation to gain independence and Africa's oldest republic. The country was founded in the early 19th century by freed African-American slaves and free people of color from the United States. Talking about its art, it is characterized by its vibrant and expressive nature, with traditional forms including wood carving, mask making, and textile weaving. The intricate designs and cultural significance of masks and sculptures are particularly renowned. Art plays a vital role in Liberian society, serving as a medium for conveying stories, rituals, and social messages. Liberian culture is diverse and influenced by the rich history and ethnic groups in the country. Indigenous tribes such as the Kpelle, Bassa, and Vai have distinct customs, languages, and traditions. Music and dance, featuring genres like highlife and soukous, are integral parts of Liberian culture, fostering joyous celebrations. The country's cuisine is a fusion of local ingredients and influences from American and Caribbean cuisines. Although not the largest country in Africa, Liberia holds significance as a symbol of freedom and self-governance. It has made notable contributions to African affairs, being a founding member of the Organization of African Unity and actively participating in regional peacekeeping missions under the United Nations. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black culture, history, civilization, and identity. Let's continue now. Number 5. Lesotho. Lesotho, a landlocked country in southern Africa, is renowned as the kingdom in the sky due to its stunning mountain landscapes and high-altitude location. The country takes pride in its distinct cultural identity, valiantly preserving its traditions and customs. Lesotho's art is highly regarded for its intricate designs and craftsmanship, exemplified by the exquisite Basotho blankets made of wool with vibrant patterns. Traditional huts and rondavels showcase the country's unique architectural techniques and materials. Rooted in Basotho traditions, Lesotho's culture is characterized by a strong sense of community and respect for elders. Time-honored customs like initiation ceremonies for boys and lively dances such as Morija and Mokibo hold immense cultural significance. Lesotho's history is rich, with the establishment of the Basotho nation in the 19th century by King Moshosho I, who successfully united diverse clans to forge a strong Basotho identity. Despite facing colonial challenges, Lesotho maintained its independence and became a sovereign nation in 1966. Although not the largest country in Africa, Lesotho holds a unique position as a kingdom with a distinctive cultural heritage. The country's natural beauty is renowned, highlighted by Thabana Ntlanyana, the highest peak in southern Africa. Number 6. South Africa. South Africa, located at the southernmost tip of the African continent, shares borders with Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Eswatini, and Lesotho. The country is famous for its diverse art scene, which includes mediums like painting, sculpture, ceramics, and beadwork. South African art reflects the multicultural heritage and often addresses social and political issues. With 11 official languages, South Africa's culture is incredibly diverse, influenced by indigenous African traditions, European colonialism, and Asian and Middle Eastern migrations. Traditional ceremonies, music, dance, and cuisine play integral roles in daily life, highlighting the country's rich tapestry of customs and traditions. South Africa's history is marked by colonization, apartheid, and the struggle for democracy. Apartheid, a system of racial segregation, shaped the country until its abolishment in the 1990s. South Africa has made significant progress in promoting equality and reconciliation, with institutions like the Truth and Reconciliation Commission addressing past injustices. As one of the largest countries in Africa, South Africa has a developed economy and plays a significant role in regional and global affairs. The country actively participates in peacekeeping efforts and is a member of the African Union. South Africans exhibit diverse physical appearances, reflecting the country's multiculturalism. The population consists of indigenous African groups, people of European, Asian, and Middle Eastern descent, and individuals with mixed heritage. Number 7. Somalia. Somalia, situated on the eastern coast of Africa, shares borders with Ethiopia, Kenya, and Djibouti. The country is renowned for its vibrant artistic traditions rooted in oral storytelling, particularly in poetry, music, and dance. Somali culture is diverse, influenced by nomadic heritage, Islamic influences, and interactions with neighboring African and Arab societies. The Somali people have a strong sense of communal identity and value traditions like clan systems that play significant roles in social organization and governance. Talking about history, Somalia has a complex history marked by colonization, clan conflicts, and political instability. Despite facing challenges such as military rule, civil war, and extremist groups, efforts are underway to rebuild and stabilize the nation with international support and the establishment of a federal government. Although Somalia is not the largest country in Africa, its strategic location in the Horn of Africa and proximity to major shipping routes give it significant importance. The Somali people, known as Somalis, have distinct physical features characterized by dark skin tones ranging from lighter to darker shades, reflecting their predominantly Cushitic and Nilotic African heritage. Somali society places great importance on oral traditions, with storytelling and poetry occupying central positions. Somalis are recognized for their resilience, entrepreneurial spirit, and unwavering national identity. Number 8. Ivory Coast or Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire, or Ivory Coast, is a country located on the western coast of Africa, sharing borders with Liberia, Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Ghana. With diverse geographical features including coastlines, rainforests, savannas, and mountains, it covers an area of approximately 322,463 square kilometers. The country has a complex history, with pre-colonial kingdoms and French colonial rule until gaining independence in 1960. It operates as a presidential republic, experiencing periods of stability and unrest. Côte d'Ivoire has a diversified economy, classified as a middle-income country, with key sectors including agriculture, industry, and services. It is renowned as the world's largest cocoa producer and exporter, along with coffee, palm oil, and rubber. The country's cultural heritage is influenced by over 60 ethnic groups, showcasing traditional arts, crafts, music, and dance. Challenges related to political stability, ethnic tensions, and social inequalities have been addressed through efforts in national reconciliation. Côte d'Ivoire actively engages in regional and international affairs and has a diverse population practicing Christianity, Islam, and traditional religions. Number 9. Ghana. Ghana, officially known as the Republic of Ghana, is located on the western coast of Africa. It shares borders with Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, Togo, and the Atlantic Ocean. Covering an area of approximately 238,535 square kilometers, Ghana boasts diverse geographical features, including coastal plains, lush forests, and savannas. The country has a captivating history that stretches back to ancient times, with influential empires like the Ashanti Empire shaping its past. European explorers arrived in the 15th century, leading to the establishment of forts and trading posts along the coast. On March 6, 1957, Ghana became the first African nation to gain independence from British colonial rule. Ghana operates as a democratic republic, with a president as the head of state and government. It has a strong democratic tradition, characterized by regular elections and peaceful transitions of power. Ghana's economy is one of the fastest growing in Africa and is classified as a lower middle-income country. The economy is diversified, with key sectors including agriculture, mining of particularly gold and cocoa, manufacturing, and services. Ghana is renowned as the world's second largest producer of cocoa and has a thriving cocoa industry. The discovery of oil has also contributed to its economic growth. Ghana is recognized for its stability and good governance, often referred to as the gateway to West Africa. The country actively engages in regional and international affairs, participating in peacekeeping missions and serving as a hub for trade and investment. Number 10. Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, a landlocked country in West Africa, shares borders with 6 neighboring nations. It encompasses an area of approximately 274,200 square kilometers and is characterized by vast savannas, particularly in the Sahel region to the north. Following its independence from French colonial rule in 1960, Burkina Faso transitioned into a semi-presidential republic. The country has encountered periods of political instability, but has endeavored to enhance its democratic institutions. The agricultural sector serves as the backbone of Burkina Faso's economy, with key products including cotton, sorghum, millet, maize, and shea nuts. Additionally, the country has witnessed significant growth in the gold mining industry, which contributes to its export earnings. Burkina Faso also promotes tourism, highlighting its cultural heritage and natural attractions such as the ruins of Lorapeni. Burkina Faso is home to a diverse range of ethnic groups, with the Mossi being the largest. The country's cultural richness is showcased through vibrant traditional music and dance forms, such as balafon music and tambourinaires. Burkina Faso actively engages in regional and international affairs, particularly within the economic community of West African states. It contributes troops to United Nations peacekeeping missions and plays a role in combating terrorism and promoting stability in the Sahel region. Did you know about these individual African countries, their culture, histories, and the things they are famous for? Tell us why the world makes sweeping generalizations in referring to every country in Africa. Let us know your opinion on considering African countries as one country. Is it right or wrong? Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: the Black culture, civilization, history, and evidence about how glorious Blacks have been. We encourage you to join our community in supporting and building a strong Black history education medium. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.